So now I'm going to show you how to upload a variable product. Alright guys, so we're going to show you now how to upload a variable product. And if you remember, a variable product is a product that has different types, whether it's different sizes, colors, shapes, etc. So here I'm going to show you how to upload a t-shirt that has different sizes. Alright, and remember, what I'm doing applies to any kind of product, whether it's a tech product. You have a phone that has different internal storage sizes, you know, whether 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, etc. So let's dive right in. So first step is to select variable product, because if you keep it in simple product, you won't be able to do the edits that I'm going to show you. Alright, and next thing is to put our title. So you see, it looks a little different than when we select a simple product, because here you would notice there's no pricing. Alright, and you would see why as we go down. So I'm going to put white, I know it's a silly name, but white t-shirt. So here's what I've already shown you, how to put descriptions. Okay, so I'm not going to do these things in detail here. I'm just going to show you how to upload specifically variable products. So first though, I'm going to put in my, alright, I like to upload all my products one time, all my photos one time, because that saves me from, you know, having to go back and upload again and again. Okay, so once all the photos are uploaded, I will select the one that I want as my featured photo. I like this one, so this is going to be the featured photo. Right, and you can add more photos here, which I will add this one, and then I'll add this one. Alright, description, if you have a short description and whatnot, you can put it here. I'm just gonna copy white t-shirt and put it back here. Like I said, I'm not doing this as an actual thing, this is just for you to see what to do. Okay, here now I need to look for clothing and accessories. We have boys fashion, fashion jewelry, girls fashion. Now this is unisex for men and women, so I'm going to select men clothing. Then I have women's fashion and clothing. Alright, so I put it, because it's unisex, I put it in both men and women categories. Okay, and brand, let's say this was a Nike t-shirt. We don't have Nike here, so I'm going to use this opportunity to put the Nike brand in. Voila, you see we have Nike up there. Tags, I'm just going to put t-shirt. Oh yeah, whatever else you want to put. Right, so once you have here filled out, now it's time to come down. It's going to automatically be on variations, but the first thing you need to do is go back into attributes. Alright, I know you remember from the first one how I showed you how to set up your inventory. You have to follow the same procedures, right? Same thing for your inventory and same thing for your shipping. Okay, so I'm not going to show you how to do that again, just go early on in the video and you will see. We're going to go to attributes. So this is where what's important when doing variable product. Alright, so now that we're in attributes, we're going to create our first attribute. Alright, so your first step is to click add. Once you've clicked add, it should automatically select active. If it's not selected, then you need to select this. Okay, your next step is to name the attribute. For us, our attribute is size, because that's what we're changing, different sizes for the t-shirt. But like I say, you can do different attributes, whether it's RAM for your computer, this size, you know, these different things, whether it's the size of a screen, right? So instead of just size, it could be screen size, this size, anything. Now I'm going to put the value. The value is the type of variations that I have for each of these attributes. So right now my attribute is size, and my values therefore would be small, medium, large, extra large, so forth. Right, if you had your attribute for let's say screen size. Some phones have varied screen sizes. Okay, so let's say your attribute was screen size, then your values could be 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch, right? So I'm going to type in now, my values are small, which is S, and each value is separated by this, which is the straight slash, or I don't know what it's really called, but I call it straight slash. And you would find it where your backslash is, but instead of pressing the backslash, you're going to press shift, and backslash would give you a straight slash. So each value is separated by that straight slash. So I have small, medium, straight slash, large. I'm just gonna stop at extra large. Now, for example, if you had let's say screen sizes, the first one could be maybe 6 inches or whatever, separated by the slash, then you know you'd have your 9 inches, you know, and so on. So I have my small, medium, large, extra large. It's important that you select visible on product page, which is here. You should also select use as variation. So your thing should look just like this, just that your name would be different and your values would be different. Okay, so once you have this, your next step is to submit. You have to click this, and you would see once submitted, and you scroll down there, it carries you back to the variation page. Now here's what we have: default form values. So we saw before our values, we're doing size of t-shirt, so our values are small, medium, and so forth. So default form values is which one of these would be automatically showed when someone goes on the site. So when someone clicks your product, let's say the t-shirt, and when someone clicks the t-shirt, my default form value would be what would automatically be shown. So for me, I want the medium t-shirt to automatically be selected and showed when someone visits the site. Okay, so now we're going to have to add each of the values that we have here and then put a price to them. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to edit all of them via bulk. So your first step, you're going to come and click choose option, and then you're going to click create variation from all attributes. You see they ask this question, you click OK, and then when you scroll back, or scroll up in this case, you'd see that each of the attributes that you have now have its own block. Alright, now this always happens when you click it. There will be some empty boxes that say any size or any color or whatever the name is of your attribute. So you're going to X out those that say any size, and I'll be left with the ones that I want: small, medium, large, extra large. Alright, so we have our sizes each in their blocks, and when you click this little blue arrow, there are a lot of edits we can do in here. Alright, but I'm going to show you some shortcuts. These up here allow you to edit everything here in bulk, but first you had to do what I did, was create variations from all attributes, which we did. So we have each of our values here. Now I can edit in bulk, where I want to set all of my attributes as downloadable, non-downloadable, and so forth. What I'm going to do is set them all at one price, just to make it easy for now. I know a t-shirt should not be $300, but I'm setting it at $300 each. Alright, then I'm gonna select manage stock on. Now you may not be seeing it, but as you select each thing, it happens automatically. So you see $300 here. So for each of these, if I click the large and I press this arrow, you see the 300 there. You see the manage stock selected. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in information for the length, height and width. So I'm going back up to the bulk edit, and where is it? Yes, so here it has length. I'm gonna put my length at, just calling random numbers, 30, just 30 centimeters. Width at, let's say 10 centimeters, and height 35 centimeters. Weight, I'm just gonna put weight as, let's say 50, no, obviously not 50, let's say 0.5 kilograms. Okay, so now if you look at each of your attributes, you will see $300, stock automatically selected. Here we have weight, length, height, width, right? So you see, you can use these options to edit in bulk, more or less, right? And you have a number of different options to play around with. But even when editing in bulk, you still have to come to each variation or each value and ensure that your information is okay. So in this case, our value here is small, so we have our small white t-shirt. It's enabled. Most importantly, the price is placed. Now here's the thing, when you're doing a variable product, the price is important. You have to put your price in. If you don't, your product won't be available. So you'd see it, but your buyers will be unable to buy that product. Okay, so you have to put in a price, even if they're all priced the same. And I just showed you how to edit your price in bulk when you click regular price. So if all of these t-shirts sizes are the same price, I will click regular price and input a price. If not, you can edit it accordingly. So for example, my small is $100. You see, you have the same option to put sales here. I'm not gonna fight up with sales. You have to put a stock amount. If you clicked, right, if you click manage stock, you have to put how much stocks you have. If not, if you leave this blank, it will say out of stock. So I'm gonna put, I have 12 small white t-shirts. Yeah, description, you can put a description specifically for the small, or remember, this applies to any type of value that you have. You can add a unique description to it. And here, if you did not set a general shipping here, remember, if you watched earlier in the video how to set the shipping, if you didn't set it here, then you can come in when you're in these variations and put very specific shipping. Alright, ignore this commission rule, you won't see that. Alright, okay, so you have to do that for each of them. Okay, and here's the next cool feature that you have. You can change the picture for every attribute that you have, and let me show you what that is. Okay, so let's say I have my small t-shirt, but I want a different picture for my small t-shirt. Then you saw I just click that X, and then I can choose this as a picture for my small t-shirt. Okay, and then I'll have my medium t-shirt, and I want a different picture for my medium t-shirt to pop up. Have this guy with his back, and so on and so on. So let's submit now, and you can edit for each. Like I said, every value you have the option to edit them, each value. Okay, so I'm gonna click submit. So because we have different prices for each size, it would look like this: $100 TT to $300 TT. So remember, we selected our default value as medium. We have our large, so you know we put different pictures for different sizes. So when I click small, this guy shows up. Medium, or the guy from the back, right? Large. So you see, so you can put each. But here's the thing, I did not put stock amount, remember that? And this is why it's saying out of stock. So if I put small, I actually put in the stock for the small, so it says 12 in stock. Yeah, so I can actually, my buyers would be able to actually buy this product. Small in stock. Here's where the description would have been. Yes, and each variation, you see it shows up here. So even though there are the options here for it, small, medium, large, extra large, and you look lower below on your product page, here you would see it also, right? And you know how all of these look from the previous video.